Introduction. Some people come into our lives and change everything. This is the story of the teacher who believed in me when no one else did, and how it gave me hope, courage, and a new beginning. Story. It was the first day of a new school year, and I felt nervous. The classrooms were full of students, the chairs were lined up neatly, and the smell of fresh books filled the air. I walked slowly to my new classroom, my heart beating fast. I had always struggled with learning. Reading was hard, writing was harder, and math made my head spin. I felt like I would never be good at school. The bell rang, and the teacher entered the room. She was tall, with kind eyes and a gentle smile. "Good morning, class," she said warmly. "I am Mrs. Thompson, and I will be your teacher this year. I hope we can learn together and help each other grow." I looked around nervously. Some students whispered to each other, laughing quietly. I wanted to hide, to disappear, but Mrs. Thompson's smile made me feel a little safer. She walked down the aisle, stopping beside my desk. "Hello, Emily," she said kindly. "I know this is a new year, and things may feel hard at first, but I believe you can do amazing things. Don't be afraid to try." Her words surprised me. Nobody had ever said that to me before. I was used to hearing that I was slow, that I needed to try harder, that I would never succeed. But Mrs. Thompson looked at me and said she believed in me. Something inside me shifted. I wanted to try, just to prove that her trust was not misplaced. The first few weeks were difficult. I struggled with lessons, made mistakes, and sometimes felt like giving up. But Mrs. Thompson was always there. She patiently explained things, encouraged me to ask questions, and celebrated small victories. "Don't worry about mistakes," she would say. "Mistakes are part of learning. Every mistake you make is a step forward." I remember one afternoon during a reading lesson, I struggled with a long paragraph. My face turned red and I felt embarrassed. Some students laughed quietly, but Mrs. Thompson knelt beside me. "Take your time, Emily," she said softly. "I know you can do it. Just read one sentence at a time." I took a deep breath and read slowly. When I finished, she smiled brightly. "Well done. See, you can do it." Her belief in me gave me courage I never had before. Slowly, I started to enjoy learning. I read more, practiced writing, and even tried solving math problems without fear. I realized that having someone who believes in you can make all the difference. As months passed, I noticed changes in myself. I felt confident, capable, and motivated. I even started helping other students who struggled. Remembering how Mrs. Thompson had helped me, her belief had inspired me to believe in myself, and now I wanted to share that with others. One day, during a parent-teacher meeting, my father, James, spoke to Mrs. Thompson. "I can't believe the changes in Emily," he said. "She has grown so much this year. Thank you for believing in her when we didn't know how to help." Mrs. Thompson smiled. Emily had the potential all along. She just needed a little encouragement and trust. Every child can grow. Sometimes they just need someone to believe in them. Her words stayed with me for years. I realized that belief is more powerful than criticism, more powerful than punishment, and more powerful than fear. When someone believes in you, even when you doubt yourself, it can change everything. By the end of the school year, I had improved in every subject. My grades were better, my confidence had grown, and my love for learning had blossomed. I had discovered that challenges are not meant to break us. They are meant to teach us, and someone's belief can guide us through those challenges. Even now, when I face difficulties, I think of Mrs. Thompson. Her kindness, patience, and belief in me remind me to keep trying, to keep learning, and to believe in myself. The teacher who believed in me gave me more than knowledge. She gave me courage, hope, and the understanding that I am capable of more than I imagined. Her belief transformed my life and taught me that one person's faith can inspire greatness in another. Years later, I still remember her lessons, her words, and her smile. I try to pass on that same belief to others, helping friends, students, and even strangers to find their strength. I know now that believing in someone is one of the greatest gifts you can give. Life is full of challenges, but with encouragement, patience, and belief, anything is possible. Mrs. Thompson changed my life with just her trust and care. She showed me that hope can grow even in the hardest moments, and that every child deserves someone who believes in them. The teacher who believed in me will always be a part of my story. She showed me that love, trust, and encouragement can light the darkest path, and that one person's belief can turn fear into courage, doubt into confidence, and weakness into strength.